Well, how you doing, my fellow ADV enthusiast? Today we're going to be talking about motorcycles instead of actually riding them, since that seems to be the trend on YouTube right now. And what we're going to be discussing are Chinese motorcycle parts considered upgrades or downgrades. You be the judge. Alright, today I'm going to be talking about 5 different parts that I got from China. Now 4 of them are from a company called Nice CNC. They sent them to me to try, so I did not pay for those products. One of them, sort of like a bonus, I did pay for off AliExpress. I've been happy with most of this stuff. One item has given me trouble, but Nice CNC did send me a new one. But I don't think the design's going to work very well, but I'll get into all that in just a second. Now, before I take this camera down and show you all these parts, all you KTM elitists out there, don't get your panties in a wad about putting Chinese parts on a KTM, because most KTMs are made in China, or parts of them are made in China now, and before too long, all of them's gonna be made in China. This 990 is the last pure breed Austrian bike. And Nice CNC don't only make stuff for KTMs, they make stuff for the T7, probably the DR. They make a few different things. I'll drop links in the description for all this stuff if you want to check it out. Not getting paid, like I said, just got the products for free, and I'm gonna give you a real world opinion on them. So let me get this camera, we'll spin around the bike and show you these products. The first product we're going to talk about are these quick flip mirrors. Now I've had these mirrors for about a year. I had them on my V-Strom 1000 and transferred them over to this bike. I've been pretty happy with them, because some of you may know I can't stand big Dumbo ear mirrors like the double takes and stuff. I just think the mirrors look ridiculous on a bike. Now, I know that's not the popular opinion. A lot of people like them. I just do not care for them. I think these mirrors give the bike a whole lot cleaner of a look, and I can see just fine behind me, good clear vision. Now in the kit you get the mounts and the mirrors itself, but I actually bought these mirrors off of Amazon, because the ones that come with it from Nice CNC, they actually use like a wood screw right here, and the mirrors would come loose pretty easy. These use the machine screw, so it just stays tight. I never have to mess with it. I think this kit's like 50 bucks, and that's a pretty good deal, because most companies, there's about 2 other companies that make this piece here, this mount, and they actually charge us 60 bucks just for the mount. So save $10, get a set of mirrors too. So I really like them. They've been good to me, and can't say much else about them. The second product on the list is what I call the timing plug, or I guess it might be a stator cover plug, whatever you want to call it. This is mostly for bling or just adding some color to the bike, but it is metal, where the stock one is plastic, and I'm sure a lot of other bikes out there, this plug is plastic, so it does add some strength there too. Now I will tell you, I used the stock seal behind this, the gasket, because the O-ring that come with it would not seal it up. It was getting a little bit of oil seepage out of there. Again, some parts from China is going to be that way. They just don't make stuff to same tolerances as some higher end products. But for this, I don't think there's no point buying a high-end product, because it's just a plug. It's not that big of a deal. Now, something that is a big deal, and some people don't like using parts from China like on a foot peg, but I actually like these. Now, somebody told me they was probably cast out of aluminum, but I don't think they are. It's just not going to show up on camera probably, but you can actually see CNC marks in here. Now, it would take a lot of effort to fake that, and they might be doing that, but I've had these on here for about 2 months, about 500 miles, and I have put them through a little bit of punishment, jumping over some logs and just trying to get a little bit of air, trying to put a lot of weight on them to see if they would possibly break without doing anything too crazy. Now, if you're going to get into crazy stuff, I will leave the stock steel pegs on there, or buy some really high-end like IMS pegs. But these have been a lifesaver for me, because how wide and long they are. It's pretty hard for me to stand up since I broke my back, so these actually allow me really to still ride in comfort. I mean, it still does hurt, but it gives me a good big platform to stand on versus a little skinny peg. And I inspect them about every time I ride to make sure they're not cracking in this area or nothing, and I hadn't seen any issues with them so far at all. Will they last forever? I don't know, but the way I can ride now, they're probably going to be okay for me, and I'd say they'd be okay for 90% of the people out there. Now this next part is one that come from AliExpress. So this is the part I purchased, and all they are is frame guards with a sprocket cover. Now somebody made a comment one time on some kind of short or something, why would I put a part from AliExpress on my expensive KTM? Well, they don't make this $9.90 anymore. They quit making them in 2013. They're hard to find parts for anyway, and all this is a printed piece of plastic that protects the frame from getting scratches on it from your boots, and leaves this open so dirt won't clog up in there. It's nothing special. It's not holding the bike together, but it works great, and most $9.90 owners actually use these things. They make them in black and orange, so pretty no-brainer. I mean, people have bought a bunch of them from China and try to resell them for $80 a pair, but you might as well pay 40 bucks and be done with it. They work fine. Now, the product that I didn't too much care for from Nice CNC is these fork air bleeders. Now, I'll take you up to the front here. The ones I run on here now look like that. And now, I don't know the brand of those. If you happen to know that, I've been trying to search everywhere to find them. Please drop a comment and let me know, because they work great. They don't leak at all. Now, normally in that spot, you just have a screw, which is fine for an adventure bike because you're not going to bleed them forks very often, but these was already here when I got the bike, and I like the convenience, and I do actually bleed my forks probably more than most people. But like I said, on this one right here, the design of it, if you can, I probably can't get you in there, but it's got a little O-ring on the end right there, and they was leaking air all the time. Now, why that's a problem, you want your forks to build up air. That's how they are. You bleed them off when it gets too much air pressure, so the forks won't be harsh. But for them to work right, it's not only the oil, it's the air pressure inside the fork too that make them work the way they're supposed to work. And with that leaking all the time, it wouldn't build up any air pressure. So, but I will say, Nice CNC was nice enough to send me a new pair. I haven't got to try them yet because I hadn't really got to ride that much. I will try them just for the sake of trying them, but I think with the design, the way it is they're just not going to work without leaking, and I don't want them to leak. So, but other than that, like I said, the mirrors, great. Plug down there, great. Pegs have been great. Part from AliExpress, great. Air bleeders that I got on my bike now are great. Those are not so good. All right, you ADV enthusiasts and hardcore channel watchers, if you stayed around this long to the end, I definitely appreciate it. I know some people do, a lot of people don't, and that's okay. Now, if you're a KTM owner and you got your panties in a wad about me talking about KTMs being made in China or calling you an elitist, it's all in good fun, man. I'm just joking. Nothing, no harm about it. Hey, I ride a KTM now, so not much I can say. And while we're talking, I just want to say thank you to Rick Stewart, the SC Motor Lawyer, for continuing to sponsor the channel. Thank you, Nice CNC, for sending these parts out to me to try out. Really appreciate it. So if y'all ever need a lawyer, hit up Rick Stewart. And also, the channel is getting really close to 5,000 subscribers. I think I'm right at 4,900 by the time you watch this, maybe. So 100 more to go. So if you hadn't already, hammer the shit out of that subscribe button and help us grow the channel. Because who knows where it's going. But sometimes, like today, I have fun with it, and that's what I want to continue to do. And also, stick around for more videos to come, because before too long, we're going to be camping. Probably by the time you're watching this video, the day you're watching it, probably on a camping trip, which really excited for because it's been way too long. And before too long, me and Timmy are going to be out doing some bearded grump stuff again, some adventuring, and actually riding these motorcycles instead of talking about them, because that's what I love to do. And I just thank the Lord above that I'm still here and able to do it, even though it hurts a lot. Can't thank him enough, and can't thank y'all enough for sticking around. I know this has really nothing to do with this video. Just want to get it off my chest and tell y'all how much I appreciate y'all. So, as always, appreciate you watching. And if you hadn't already, I'll tell you again, hammer the shit out of that subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll be alerted when new content comes out. We'll see y'all in the next one. Bikes and Beast, baby.